We worked on formal charge in this module as well, and that helps us differentiate when we've got multiple Lewis structures, which Lewis structure would be the correct structure. So here's that example. Two possible Lewis structures are drawn. We've assigned the correct number of electrons. So to determine the formal charge, to figure out which structure is the best structure, because whenever possible, we want to minimize the number of atoms carrying charge in a Lewis structure. So our formal charge is our group number minus the assigned number of electrons. And what are assigned electrons? Assigned electrons, we're going to count all non-bonding electrons and one electron for each bond. So if we take a look at the first Lewis structure, I've got hydrogen, nitrogen, triple bond, carbon, and lone pair. The second Lewis structure, I've got hydrogen, carbon, triple bond, nitrogen, and the lone pair. Our group number for hydrogen we're group 1. Nitrogen is group 5, carbon is group 4, right? Here's group 4 for carbon, group 5 for nitrogen. So 4 and 5. We're going to subtract the assigned electrons, right? So for hydrogen, we're just going to count one electron for that bond, so -1. For nitrogen, we're going to count one electron for each bond, so -1, -2, 3, 4. And then for carbon, we're going to count one electron for each bond and the lone pair. So 2 electrons from the lone pair, 3, 4, and 5. So we get -1, +1, and 0. For the other Lewis structure, got 1 electron assigned there. For carbon, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 electrons assigned there. And for nitrogen, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electrons assigned there. So 0, 0, and 0. So in structure 1, the formal charge on carbon is -1, and the charge on nitrogen would be +1. In structure 2, it is neutral or 0, and the formal charge on nitrogen is 0. And on the basis of that, the best structure is the structure with the fewest atoms carrying charge. So the best structure in this case would be the second structure, because hydrogen is neutral, carbon is neutral, and nitrogen is neutral as well.